Hey everyone, Techni here with another solid product from Xtrfy, and what we have here today is the Xtrfy H1 gaming headset. Now the H1 headset right here is, I'd say, primarily a PC gaming headset, but you can use it on all other devices, and we have all the attachments in it here for 3.5, and I tested on all the devices from Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, doing some videos and everything in mobile, listening to music as well. But again, this headset really shines, again, on PC. But inside of your box here, you're gonna have a plethora of accessories. So much stuff included in the box. Number one, your headset right here with your inline controls attached to the headset, and then so many different other attachments, whether it's your 3.5 that you use for console, your extender right here for PC, if you gotta add a little bit of length right there. You get a USB sound card right here for PC as well, and then you're gonna get two mics, one pro mic and then one casual mic, which we'll get into talking about later, and we'll do sound test with both of those as well. Alright, so where we have to start here, of course, if you've seen any of my other headset reviews, is comfort. Now, this headset here does not have any swivel in the ear cups right here. You have plenty of movement in and out right here, as you can see, but no swivel right there. It's just straight attached to your headband, and you know I'm not a very big fan of that. So whenever we put this onto our head right here, I do get that pressure right up here on my cheekbone or jawline, whatever you want us to call it right there. So I get a little pressure back there, and I have this gap in the back. So yes, I do wish they had swivel. Actually, in any of my headsets, I wish they had swivel. But what really kind of makes up for in this headset here is these ear cushions are incredibly soft and very, very plush. So even though I'm getting that extra pressure right there, it's not a really hard pressure, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? It's very plush, very soft. So again, it's not banging into the side of my face by any means or pressing there super hard, but I do feel it. And also, as far as the headband right here, extremely plush, extremely soft, and a really nice thing, talking about the comfort, kind of bleeding a little bit into the build right here, these things are incredibly lightweight. And again, with all the plushness around it, it complements with that lightweight. And again, it feels great on the head, minus the no swivel. If there's no swivel on it, it'd be perfect for me. But again, like all my other headset reviews without swivel, I always have to mark that as personal preference, because a lot of these are probably looking at this and saying, well, man, they look just like HyperX. And sure, they do look similar to HyperX headsets, but there's actually a lot of differences within this. If you look at the arm right here compared to the HyperX, as you can see, this one kind of swoops down and straight and then out on the other side, kind of giving the headset or the ear cup right there a little bit of a tilt forward, rather than the HyperX is just straight down right there. So it's kind of pushing, again, all within that one certain spot right there. When this guy, the Xtrfy, it kind of goes in there and wraps around your ear. So talking comfort right there, I give him a win. I really like him. Yes, I wish they had swivel in them. Any headset I ever use, I want them to have swivel in it, you know? But I always have to mark it off as personal preference. If you're into that HyperX type of feel or anything, I mean, you're gonna be incredibly happy with this. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about build. Now, yes, we do have that metal arm right there, but we are going into a plastic bracket up top here into the headband, and then those plastic notches on this side right there. So yeah, you have to be careful when you keep setting them down and rest them on the side right there, because if that little plastic notch breaks right there, bam, your headset's gonna be done and your ear cup's gonna be dangling around, you know what I mean? But again, speaking of that build and everything, you have that very similar HyperX, say, build right here with that metal arm going right there. On the ear cups right here, it's actually all metal as well, so if you set them down like that, no worries. I mean, incredibly strong right there. As far as flex, I mean, you can take these things, twist them up, and you really don't worry about them one bit. And even more into the build, which I think is just really nice to see these little touches. As far as your inline controls right here, you have that metal cover over it too, kind of matching the aesthetics of the headset right there. It's not heavy by any means, very light, actually a very nice length right there. Whenever you put the headset onto your head, it sits right here. So bam, it's right there. It's not all the way down, dangling down on the floor or anything. Bam, right there, easy to adjust. But again, I really like how you have that metal accent over it right there. Another really cool touch right here is as far as your 3.5 inserts right here, your male, they're actually metal right there. How cool is that? I think that's a really cool touch. And that also goes for all the other accessories you get as well. Everything is a pretty thick, heavy-duty braided cable here. Not heavy, like it doesn't get tangled up and really hold you down by any means, but it's enough right there to feel incredibly durable. Now, talking about those metal 3.5 adapters right there, the really weird thing is, say for example on the 3.5 one over here for console use, those are not. Those are actually rubber right there. I mean, they still feel fantastic, but they're not metal. So it's kind of curious why they made those metal and then not these ones metal, you know? But again, across the board, everything feels incredibly durable. So as far as build, I mean, I give them can win. They feel incredibly solid. I don't really worry about them stretching them out or anything like that. The one thing I would say worry about, again, along with any headset with this type of build, is these plastic little notches on the side. If you set it down, just kind of be careful with that, because you don't want that giving way after a while. You got one screw holding into that plastic bracket, and if that lets loose, again, your ear cup's going to be dangling around. So that's the one thing that would worry me. But other than that, incredibly solid. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about sound. Now, first off, this headset is using some massive 60mm drivers with a frequency range of 5 to 30,000. Now, talking about those massive drivers right there in that range, I mean, the sound stage of this headset is very crystal clear. You have your low end, you got some really nice hitting bass right there, but it's very crispy bass, not muddy, rumbly bass by any means, but you definitely hear and sometimes feel your grenades or shots or anything like that, you know what I mean? But your highs are still coming out here. Even if you got a grenade going off, you still have some highs hitting up here, which is really nice because nothing's drowning each other out. Very nice and balanced across the board. And that does go for every device I tested on. Again, I think this headset is really built primarily for PC, and again, that's where it really shines. Again, just kind of talking about the inline 3.5 that is connected to the headset. You have the automatic splitter built into it, right, for mic, and then your headset for PC right there. And then for console, you get this adapter over here, again, that you can connect those into, bam, plug it into your controller or something like that. And then you have your USB adapter. Now, this does work on PlayStation, but it doesn't boost it up by any means. Of course, we all know with our headsets connecting 3.5 into the PlayStation, the volume drops quite significantly, right? But if we get USB devices and plug it in there, it usually boosts it up a little bit. But this guy didn't. Again, it sounded pretty much the exact same. You did get your inline controls on the PlayStation throughout the headset right here. Now, going to Xbox, of course, you had to connect it by 3.5. The USB would not work at all. No sound through the Xbox with that, but you can connect it by the 3.5 right there. And they sounded fantastic. They sounded really, really great on Xbox. But again, the prime shine of this headset is on PC. And talking on PC, I tested a 3.5 and with the USB, and I did notice a slight increase going USB right there. And again, I've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately, a lot of Call of Duty and Destiny 2, and I really just got some very nice, crystal clear, punchy sound with this. And again, across every game, it was just very nice and balanced. And talking your control box right here, you do have a mic mute and a mic active on the side right over here, and then you have your headset volume up and down, and then you actually have mic volume up and down. Not a side tone or anything, actually the volume of your mic. That is so cool. I really haven't seen that in many headsets. All right, so now for the next thing that a lot of you have probably been waiting for, at least I have usually. I'm really not a mic person, right? Like, I've been using the heck out of this headset, but I really don't use a mic when I game that much, you know what I mean? But I've been really curious as far as the quality of this. Since you get two mics, you get this pro one over here that says extra noise canceling right here, placed close to the mouth. And this one over here says casual mic, large pickup pattern for casual gaming. So I don't know, I'm really curious to see how these sound. Let's go on and plug them up and get a mic test. All right, so let's go and start this mic test off with the H1 casual mic. Now, sorry about my raspy voice here, still trying to get over this sore throat, slowly getting there. But anyways, we are using a casual mic here. Now this one sounds, I don't know, I catch a faint bit of static in the background right there, and it sounds very open to me. Now I have the mic about medium distance from my mouth, not very close, not very far by any means, just medium distance right there. And again, it just kind of sounds like I'm talking to like a bathroom or something. Anyways, let's go on and plug up the pro mic and see what we get there. All right, so now we're using the Pro mic right here. And as it stated on the microphone there, it said pull it a little bit closer to your mouth. So I did pull it a little closer to my mouth. It's quite close. And actually, when I hit a P or a T, I kind of hear it bouncing off it right there, or feel it bouncing off. You know, that's kind of how close I have it. It's not in my mouth, but it is close, you know what I mean? Now, as far as this one, I noticed a little bit better sound. Nothing really drastic by any means, you know. But again, with it closer to my mouth, I can talk a little bit lower, you know, and it sounds a little bit more natural. All right, so as far as that mic test right there with the casual mic and then the pro mic, one thing I forgot to mention, I want to let you know, they both come with a windscreen actually on them, and you can take it off if you desire as well. Really cool touch right there. And as far as the build of both mics, they are the exact same. They feel the exact same, at least. The casual is gray right around the mic, and then the pro is black right there. So whenever you take off the stickers, you will be able to decipher which one is which. But as far as the sound of each mic right there. It wasn't really a drastic difference from one to the other. Yes, the casual one sounded like I was talking in a shower or something, when the Pro one sounded a little bit more closed in right there. Both of them were quite high pitched. I expected the Pro one to be a little bit more mid-heavy right there, you know what I mean? Both of them were a little high pitched. Both of them sounded great. The Pro was definitely better than the casual, but you know what I mean? The casual kind of picked up a little bit more, again, of that entire environment when the Pro kind of closed it in right there, you know what I mean? But both of them sounded pretty good. One other thing that I want to point out that might be a personal preference thing as well that I might have missed earlier is as far as the cables within this headset right here. They're braided, of course, like I stated earlier, but they are black and yellow. So again, that might throw off your setup a little bit, as you can see, not just behind the camera here, but throughout my entire room, it's black, white, and red, you know? So that kind of throws me off a little bit, but honestly, the headset I use primarily, believe it or not, it's black and blue. So again, that's kind of where I put it right here. A lot of personal preference things. Kind of pick it apart, think about it, and that's where you'll kind of class it right there. And again, as I stated in the beginning, I really think this is a primary PC headset. If you game on PC the majority of the time and then dabble with console, that's where I'd recommend it. That's like me. I PC game probably 90% of the time, but I have every single console and I still use them, you know what I mean? And that's where I'd class this as a fantastic PC gaming headset and then a good console headset. But hey, all in all, I give them a win. I really do. I give them that pass. Xtrfy, if you're watching this, come on, give us a headset with swivel right here, right? We see a lot of manufacturers making this type of headset, but none of them really put swivel in it. Let's get some swivel here and we got a complete win. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my review on the Xtrfy H1 gaming headset. Let me know down in the comments what you think about them, or if you use them and what you think about them. But hey, again, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.